very interesting on this this meadow here. Pond over there, but then what grabbed my attention was this dip here. No, it could well be quite modern. You can see tractor tracks going down, and where do they lead to? Down to the water. And lo and behold, I scanned across the other bank, and the tractor tracks do continue over the other side. That could have been carved out recently, but maybe it was an old Ford. Although I wouldn't want to cross it today in any kind of vehicle. It's quite deep at some points. Any wildlife experts out there? What kind of dolphins are they? That's the size of my hand. You can see the burrow that they're coming out of. There is a bee there, but I don't think it's a... That looks like it goes down quite a long way. It looks quite old as well. There's actually moss and plants growing inside the tunnel. And then over here, obviously there's loads of moles around here, but I doubt that it's the moles. Here it looks like some kind of exit burrow maybe, or is that from a different creature? Living side by side. My guess would be that this is more rabbit sized, and that this one here is more badger sized, but I might stand corrected on that. You know, it's a fairly big thing. So I got the train to Broadbottom today, last minute kind of thing. It is early afternoon already. Just wondered if I could walk on the other side of the Etherow, the River Etherow that is, down towards Marple. I've done the other north side of the river a couple of times, and I wanted to see if I could do the south. Looked like some interesting hills, and because it's a bit later on, prepared to walk along roads. But however, I found this little enchanted church on the way with the footpath leading by the river, and Broadbottom straight ahead is where I've just come from. Charlesworth, which I shall have to visit one day, sounds like a nice little village, and wood seats, no idea what that is. Maybe there'll actually be some seats to sit on. Bane of my life. Right, let's go. And apart from anything else, it's quite nice to be exploring somewhere new. Talked about this on another video. Do you go to places you've always been to before, you know, that are tried and tested, or do you try new places? And I'm glad I'm going between two train stations today that are familiar, but trying a different route. It's exciting. It's exciting trying, exploring, seeing different places. And obviously a fairly well-trodden footpath here, but not past a soul yet. Not a soul. Loving it. I'm loving it. And this recent rain has, sorry, blowing a fly off my arm. This is quite a steep drop, right? This pathway. And it's been raining recently and this morning. BBC weather lied again, it's sunny now. But I'm going to have to put the camera down to go down this bit, I think, because it's pretty slippery underfoot. Down to this little troll bridge down here, looks lovely. Oh. Everything is very damp. Oh. I don't want to get covered in mud today. I'm just not in the mood for mud. Look at that though. Continues on the other side, steps up into the enchanted forest. If I see any elves, then I probably won't be back. spotted loads of wild garlic down there. Some of them are actually starting to flower now, and it's a beautiful white star-shaped flower. I'm glad I got mine and froze it when it was still fresh and tender. But just what a difference a week, 10 days has made to the trees. It's so luscious and green now. Really nice to see that, and good that we've had a little bit of rain as well. You know, nice to see that everything's starting to grow again. Everything's fresh. Well guys, the weather doesn't know what it wants. Well guys, the weather doesn't know what it wants to do today. I've been in my t-shirt, my fleece, my coat, back off again. Just spoke to a lovely lady and a little lad though. Off to do some horsey stuff I think, and they pointed out this little footpath to me which I probably would have missed otherwise, going down the south side of the river. And I'm not sure if that is the Etherow. I don't think it is. I think that's another stream. But isn't that enchanting? Look at that. Amazing. And hopefully this little footpath will continue at least as far as the country park and hopefully Marple. What are you hunting for, eh? The wildcat of Etherow. You're not going to come say hello, are you? Oh well. Onwards ho. And as I puffedly show you where I've come from over there, the railway arch is far, far away in the distance with my awful zoom lens. And I haven't actually come that far, but I have crossed the river and come this side of it and come down the path that I shouldn't have done because there was a broken stile that hasn't been fixed since February, and looks like I've successfully negotiated this field of killer beasts and found my escape route onto a road, hopefully, because I need to put some distance between me and the start place now and start thinking about my destination. Still got some miles to go, and I'm looking forward to a cup of tea and maybe fish and chips. And far off in the distance over there, nice to see it from another angle, those two long stands of pine forest that lead up to the quarry from Glossop and Manor Park, which I do sometimes. Again, terrible colours on long distance, and that's where I would go over the top to that valley over there, which is where the reservoirs are, and Hadfield and Tintwistle nestled up against them. And panning all the way round back towards Manchester direction, but we can't see it because of that hill there. And that's the one that has the two big aerials on it from a previous walk. Nice to see proper chickens with the cock, and they're all free to roam around the meadow and the pasture with the fresh water there. Look, I bet the eggs and the meat from birds like that will just taste amazing. Good to see. Finally made it down to the, I think it's Etherow Country Park, with the weir here behind me. Something familiar, at least, and I'm quite surprised actually. And I am quite surprised because it's been a reasonable weather and this place looks deserted. There have been most of the days, in fact, that I've been here before, there's been people here sat at the benches having picnics, and it's been busy. But I've got a place to myself, so I'm going to find myself a nice bench and reward my hike with a cup of tea. And then make my way back through the water park, and it might be busy down there, I suppose. And then up through Brabbins Park and to the train station. But I seem to remember there being quite a good chippy in Marple. Yeah, in Marple Bridge I think there was, so I might have to treat myself to fish and chips. Cheers. Finally, a pint at the end of a walk. Thanks to the Norfolk Arms in Marple Bridge. Rain came down.